Hi there. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, you know I don't have an accent. So today I thought we'd talk about Megan Gallagher. Now, if you follow me, you know this is a little unusual because I try not to talk about individual people. I don't know, it just feels a little yucky, but this case in particular stuck out to me as a mom of 3, and I work with children, so I thought we might want to dive into this because I am just still dumbfounded how anybody could willingly post this on the internet, first of all. Also, yes, I'm wearing clothes. My hair is just covering the straps. So let's get into it. Let's start off by watching a clip. I apologize in advance, my speakers are like 15 years old, so there might be some static, but I will try to edit that out. So let me turn my speakers on, and let's watch this.
I will smack this motherfucker upside your head. Touch me again. I'm so glad you're so nice and like your motherfucking sister.
You're the one who ruined it.
Get the hell out of my room. You're not going no fucking where. Get out. Who? Because I'll drop your motherfucking ass off. She's bipolar.
But
ungrateful ass motherfucking kids. Is she your bio? Yeah. Sadly. Wait. Why are you talking to your kids like that? You ain't heard nothing yet, baby. Damn, your hair is nappy. Put your brother's fucking toothbrush up. I don't give a fuck about what. I don't give a fuck about what some random person on the internet gotta say. Pick your head. Get. Get off the sink! I will yank you bald-headed. You're literally making shit fucking complicated for no fucking reason.
you're not doing anything. Susan wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing anything.
Well, good thing they ain't your fucking kids, Julie.
I didn't.
Get over here is me fucking being fake nice to my kids just because I'm on live. You're gonna get the real deal. This is how it is. On live, off live, bitch. I don't give a fuck. What?
Somebody likes my hair.
Nobody fucking said anything about your hair.
Sorry.
Ooh, you finna be bald-headed. I'm finna shave your shit. You ain't gonna have no motherfucking hair to do. Poor boys. You don't want no fucking girls, let me tell you.
Okay. What the actual fuck? Now listen. Being a mother is very stressful. There are many days where you want to ram your head through the wall. But remember, your words is your children's childhood. So whatever you say to them, it is going to stick with them forever. And no parent is perfect. Obviously, I have a lot of days where I just may accidentally scream or, things like that. But it's never at them. You know what I mean? Like, it's never like, I'm gonna effing kill you, I'm gonna rip all your hair out, right? And the days where I do, like, yell, like, put your clothes away, like, shit like that, it's usually followed by, sorry, I was overwhelmed, I should have not yelled, can we please put our clothes away, I will help you, But what's kind of nerve-wracking is that she's on TikTok live, right? And we'll look at her apology later, because her excuse is, well, I was overwhelmed, I'm in therapy, I'm getting help, whatever. But if you know that that's how you react to things, why would you go on live with your children? I mean, obviously, in a way, it is kind of good, because now people know the type of person she is. Now, from what I've heard, she is a stepmom. If I could find the video of her talking about being a stepmother, I will include it in here.
Some hard truths as being a stepmom that no one talks about, or they're afraid to say it out loud. You are not responsible for raising that child. They have a mom and they have a dad. Let them raise that child. Being a blended family will take a toll on your marriage and your finances. It is mentally and financially exhausting. I remember asking myself if this was worth it. Did I want to sacrifice my mental health to do this? But at the end of the day, the good outweighed the bad. Truthfully, they are not your child, and we know that. But we're always accused of playing mom. If a man steps up and takes care of a child that's not his, he's a hero. But if a woman does it, she's spiteful and evil. We're not trying to take mom's spot. You're expected not to have a say in your own home or your finances. Your only job as a stepmother is to love that child, guide that child, protect that child, and to love their father. And sometimes you have to create your own boundaries to protect your own mental health and your marriage.
Why would you marry somebody who has children if you know you do not want to take care of them? Now, allegedly, the girl in the video, the little girl in the video, is her biological daughter, but regardless, that does not make a difference, obviously. But, like, I just can't imagine marrying somebody knowing they have small children and being like, well, it's okay, he'll take care of it. You know what I mean? Like, and as a father, where the hell is the dad? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a little concerning as well. Like, you hear her in the video being like, well, go ask your dad. So obviously he's in the house. So there's a high possibility he is hearing how she's yelling at these kids, right? But why would you as a father marry somebody who does not have the best interest for your children? Now, granted, maybe he did not know she was like this. People are very good at masking before they get into a relationship long term. But, like, still, the second she yelled at her daughter, that is now your daughter too, because you are that kid's stepfather, you should have stepped in and been like, yo, I am not letting you talk to children that way in my house, or our house, whatever the situation is. You know, and that's what's kind of baffling, because I'm like, you know, yes, Megan is sucky, right? But the father should also be stepping in, because since it's a live video, you can't say, well, she cut him out, taking action. No, she was screaming at that kid for a few minutes on live. Where was the father? You know what I mean? Like obviously, I'm just making assumptions. This is very alleged, but obviously he must be talking to them that way too. You know, again, alleged, I'm just saying, but if he sees nothing wrong with it, then what else is going on in the home? Especially threatening to hurt the child. To me, that's just insane, you know, and she has the audacity to get on live, not live, she gets the audacity to make an apology video, which we will watch right now. Again, I apologize for my speaker. It is kind of boom boom. Okay, so let's see.
I just wanted to come on here and take accountability for the things that I said and did yesterday on my live. Nobody deserves that, especially my children. Unfortunately, I have some very dark, deep-rooted things inside of me that I have been working to heal for the last 2-ish years, and some of those things still come out whenever I am triggered. I am not a perfect mother. I have never claimed to be. Unfortunately, I was very triggered yesterday. I was very overstimulated. And I exploded. And before you look at me and say, oh, I get overstimulated too and I don't snap out like that, okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm so happy for you. I'm working towards that. This video showed you a very small snippet of my live. It didn't show you the before. It didn't show you the after, where I hung up and went and calmed the fuck down, apologized to my child, and we talked through these things. I shouldn't have had to apologize for anything because I shouldn't have done it in the first place. I am very well aware of that. My children are well loved. Anybody that knows us or knows anything about us knows that our children are loved. Unfortunately, I still have some major things that I need to work on, and I'm working towards that every single day. But I just wanted to come on here and take that accountability and kind of own my actions and acknowledge that those are not okay, and I know that that's not okay. I am going to take some time from social media. I think I owe my family that. I don't know what the future holds as far as TikTok goes. I just want y'all to know that I have enjoyed the last year of sharing my life with y'all. I love you.
What a weak-ass apology. I'm sorry. This is why I don't like talking about individual people, because I feel mean. But, like, that apology... Like, first of all, I don't think she is taking a break from TikTok, because I pulled some information from her other TikTok, Megan Gallagher 6, I believe. It has 13,000 followers. Let's see when the last video was posted. 19 hours ago. You know? So if this is really her, then she obviously is not taking a break. You know, and again, you cannot... Oh wait, maybe this isn't her. Maybe this isn't her, because somebody posted a video on this account that says Megan Gallagher's apology. So obviously if that was her, this wouldn't be she wouldn't be putting it like that. So yeah, maybe she is off the internet, good. You know, but it's not right to put children through that. Again, your words are their childhood. Those children grow up and they hear those words in their mind for the rest of their lives. And again, as mothers, we are not perfect. There are a lot of mistakes. There are a lot of things we have to undo from what happened to us growing up. And while it's good you're getting therapy, sometimes you need to walk away before opening your mouth. There's a lot of days where I just want to like scream. And I go, I need to take a minute, and I get up and I walk away. And you know what that shows my kids? I'm overwhelmed. Okay, let me take a time out. You know, they are seeing like, okay, well, she feels overwhelmed. She feels angry. She's going away, you know, and then I come back and we talk, you know, but I just think, see, like, I just think that the screaming, it's just not justifiable like that, you know, because, like, again, a lot of parents yell, you know, I mean, maybe my family is Italian American, so there's a lot of yelling, but it's not always like, I'm gonna kill you, like, you know, it's not that, like, unless if you did something really, really bad, you know, you were not gonna get your ass kicked for leaning on a bathroom sink. And there's another clip going around where the son walks in and she's like, oh, how's my handsome boy doing? You know, and that also tells me that maybe she wasn't as overstimulated as she thought she was. Because how do you switch from yelling at your daughter to automatically being a little princess to your son? You know, and I've never understood boy moms. That's a whole separate video. You know, like, I love my son, but no one is better than one another in this house. You know what I mean? Like, we are all on equal footing here. So that's concerning. I just don't understand, you know, because girls, especially girls, I feel, daughters, pick up on that very easily, you know, because it's just, as far as we've come in society, there is still a lot we need to work on when it comes to maybe sometimes unintentional, like, you know, misogyny. But, I don't know. The whole thing is just icky. I'm just sad that this is even something people have to witness. You know, and hopefully she does get the help she needs. Because this is unacceptable. It really is. She needs help. And it's good she's in therapy, I'm glad. But again, it gives you no excuse to... It's like, let's put it this way. It's like going to therapy for arson, right? Extreme example, I know. So you're going to therapy for arson because you set some dumpsters on fire, even somebody's shed, right? And you're in therapy, you're trying to work on it. Does that make it okay to continue setting people's trash cans on fire while you're in therapy, but you're still working on it? No, you would still go to jail for that. While yes, you might still have those tendencies when in therapy, you shouldn't do it. Because if you're in therapy, you obviously know the thing you're doing is not good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And again, even though we have the video evidence, this is all alleged. I don't want anybody coming after me, really. I cannot afford a lawsuit right now. But hopefully she finds peace with herself. Because it's not too late. You know, like, if you have a genuine apology to your children, because you don't need to apologize to the world. You were not cursing and yelling at us. You need to really sit down with your daughter and have a really heartfelt apology. Because believe it or not, she will know if you're lying or not. Okay? Because they always know. Children are much more smarter than we let it on to be. Okay, because even, like, I walk through many households, and I see so many different things. And children are just really, really perceptive. So you do not want to ruin that little girl's life by constantly being the negative voice in her head. With that being said, puff, puff,